Go the other way, see what's over there.
Poor Kalisha.
This fight is mine!
was thinking you could light that without being a... Shit. Oh, I already did get her shit, and I am. Okay. Okay. Just making sure. I was thinking you could deactivate that trap without, uh, being a fire like, being a fire god like. An older robed man, four figures, stand before an otherworldly apparatus. Ancient structure, chiseled outline, and metallic vents, ominous and looming, are like a silent observer. Standing motionless in the midst of what appears to be a human body, colorless of tone or ash, the other figure gazes upon it in what might be a contemplation. From your vantage point, you are well obscured from the view. The figure closest to the machine stands out among them, a thick gray beard frame of face otherwise hidden behind a metallic mask. His faded robes are embodied with runic language unlike you've ever seen before, and he wears a strange black headdress with two protrusions that are just out like the wings of some malevolent creature.
Oathbinder bear witness, and see this man has kept his word true to his last breath, full to his blood's last drop. Guide his soul, queen that was, and regard it among your favored. Let his life by the key be his confession. Let his death by the key be his absolution. May he walk the world ever free of the crushing weight of the book. Your brother has done his part, and you have seen the power of his contribution. I will accept no further hesitation from the rest of you. In the sight of the queen that was, will you fulfill the oath? Will you take your place beside your brother in the endless esteem of her memory that is without flaw? Step forth, and be assured of the great worth of your life's course.
Oh shit. Well, that can't be good. For an instant, the apparatus goes quiet. The air is still. Then, all at once, it erupts with a convulsive surge. Light floods from your vision, and you are knocked to the ground. Your head snaps back as you land, and the pain wells in the back of your skull, washing your last thoughts away into the black, unconscious void. You open your eyes to a different place. Another time, you stand in a circular room, grand and domed. The walls are lined with Audra and trimmed with copper. The style is ancient, but the chamber is unweathered. The far end of a great pillar of Audra pierces the flood from below, shimmering texture giving the illusion of a boundless depth. Encircling the pillar is an apparatus much like the one you've just seen, but immense and multifaceted and intertwined. Your thoughts are yours and not yours, and you seem to exist before you think them, and they seem to exist before you think them, and they are all questions, pressing questions, troubling questions, questions that must be answered, or. At the base of the pillar now, you see a man with a thick gray beard and ceremonial robe crowned with a strange order and headdress. You know this man. You're walking towards him. Now the pace has hurried while trying not to appear so. You have something you want to ask him. One question above all, the question spins madly in your mind. What the fuck is going on? You waken to find your malaise is broken, only to be replaced with something far more concerning. Faint whispers are audible at the edge of your hearing. A ringing in your ears does not subside. Movement flirts through your periphery, but when you turn to look, you can see no sign of whatever it was. You find your gaze regularly darting this way and that, military paranoid tick. If this is a sickness, it may be dangerous to go without treatment for long. The figures of the things down frozen, flesh and blood replaced by cinders and ash. The man who led them is nowhere to be seen. You find hidden his radiance away in a shallow lake of his own blood. His body does not stir. You're alone and far from help. Gilded veil may be your only hope for receiving treatment before things get worse. Characters already leveled up. Do you wish to level up now? Yes. Stealth, athletics, survival, mechanics. There we go. Faithful companion. Okay. He just poofed in the dust. Okay. Well, that's not creepy at all. Wait. I loot Hedron, my dear friend that died. I barely knew him, but hey. I did not. No, I did. Odd. Let's go to Valewood.
Must have cracked more skulls than I thought. Think we picked up a few too many spoils.
Okay. Am I overburdened? Oh, fuck yeah, I am. Yeah. Interesting.
Hail, traveler.
This man appears to be hurriedly dismantling his cap in a quick, tricky motion. He looks up at his approach and he has expression tense and drawn. Greetings. He says a little breathless. Are you on your way south, is it? Our caravan's attacked. I'm trying to get to Gilded Vale. Hard luck, and I'm sorry to hear it. You'll be fine from here. There's no missing the Vale if you keep to the road. You haven't far to walk. But you want to keep clear of this place after that. We were just attacked north of here. Me and a friend of mine who came out of there hunting some deer. Came up on a bear instead. Great monstrous thing and Pearly. He didn't make it. Check his head. I don't know what to tell his wife. Who are you? Name's Norton. Born and raised in Gilded Haven't heard a spot of luck since. Haven't had a spot of luck since. Luckier than Pearly, I suppose. What happened to your friend? We didn't see it coming. Norton's voice shaky a little as he speaks. We were following the stag, Pearly. He saw something in the brambles, and we went tearing off after it. We all but stumbled onto the game. Poor Pearly didn't stand a chance. The bear was on top of him before we knew what was happening. Where do I find this bear? In the cave. Up a ways that way. He turns and points to the northwest. I wouldn't take it out if I were you. It's a great brute of a beast. Would hate to hear that it took another life. Farewell. What is up in this direction? Okay. Gilded Vale. Cool.
You know, I fight better after a nap.
You must be one of the new settlers. Welcome to Gilded Vale. You'll be pleased to know that we've had some recent vacancies here.
He glances at the garlet, gnarled, leafless monster of a tree next to him. I feel home already.
Of course, we'll need to make some inquiries first. The inestimable Lord Radric VII has taken great pains to insulate our town from Widewind's legacy.
Raises your
Have you ever
half moon
sired a
spectacles and
hollow-born
scratches his
child?
chin. What are you, Holborn child? What are you
An
talking about?
infant born without a soul, of course. Lord Radric has made it his first priority to eliminate this scourge from our village. I should warn you, stranger. Here in Gilded Vale, we have a special place for dissidents, charlatans, and those who would hide a curse in our midst.
Okay.
His lordship's wife is with child and due any day now. Without his approval, I shan't be able to find you a permanent settlement. It will have to wait until after the birth. We can continue our interview then, after the bell tolls from Radric's hold to signal my lord's new heir. In the meantime, you can find temporary accommodations at the inn just southwest of here.
Well, I feel like strange ever since the close call with a Bewick. Is there someone in town that can help us?
Whatever your problem, it sounds like a matter for an animancer. However, the only animancer in Gilded Vale isn't in any
Points
condition
to a
to
body
speak.
hanging out from the tree.
Consider yourself fortunate. After she failed Lord Radric, we saw to it that she wouldn't profit from the misplaced trust of others. A bad cure is often worse than none at all. But if you're set on finding a bottle of troll piss or a dead Audra pebble to rub on your forehead, you're welcome to check her pockets. A little corpse stink is nothing when you're digging for shit. My advice, however, is to be satisfied
Really?
that you escaped and leave it at that.
You said something about Hollowborn or Wedren's legacy before. He blinks. I forgot to tell you foreigners that you foreigners do not have this curse in your homelands. Hollowborn has been a scourge upon Deerwood for almost 15 years now. He lowers his voice to a whisper. Children born without souls. He shakes his head. Pitiful dumb things that breathe barely, but do not truly live. They say the Hollowborn are disease. Some say they are a punishment from the gods. In truth, nobody knows. But they began spreading after Saints' War, and so the name Water's legacy stuck in honor of that fool, blasphemous pretender. His voice shakes with vitriol. Before I got here, I seen several people conducting a strange ceremony near some ruins. He regards you carefully. If you'll want to mind where you mention that trespassing in Edwin ruins is illegal, not to mention dangerous. You probably saw someone attempting some new ritual to appease the gods. People will try anything these days. Perhaps have mercy. We certainly have. Maybe so.
Keep out of...
Listen!
2 tolls. Let that be the last.
3. Gods have mercy.
It seems your arrival is ill-timed. 3 bells toll only for the death of a Radric. I fear Lord Radric's heir is lost, or else Hollowborn, and so lost all the same. You should tread carefully. Circumstances have changed a great deal.
What do you mean? You come to us at a time of mourning. The legacy is struck at the heart of Gilded Vale. Our efforts to redeem ourselves in the eyes of Barath must be redoubled. He sits steadily, gaze on you. What happened? He shrugs one bony shoulder. I will know more details when a messenger arrives. The vulgarities of the childbirth, perhaps. But that is not your concern. Does this affect the new lord's offer to new settlers? I can be sure nothing is right now. I advise you to get some rest at the inn or a stable for all I care. Find me afterwards. I will know more soon enough. threaten me, little man. He shakes his head unmoved. It's no threat, only a warning. Lord Radek will tolerate no threats to his kin, or those who live upon his land. Grief will not make him more Dalek. Well, that's the end of this episode. I hope you like what you're seeing. You want to see more, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And as always, I'll see you online.